Welcome, Santa Clarita Valley. It's once again that time for SCV Sheriff Talk, where twice a month we talk about all things Santa Clarita Valley public safety related with our friends from the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station.
It seems like it's been forever since we've been here, Perry. I apologize.
It's been too long.
There's been something that has come up. Was it been like a month and a half?
Trainings. Can we talk a little bit about what you've been doing, Shirley, in the last month? Can you catch us up? I know you've been learning about social media.
Unless you want to have like a 6-hour show, let me see the
Reader's Digest version.
Okay, Reader's Digest version.
Give me the quick skinny rundown.
Maybe I should have you time me. On CNN, don't they have like the 1-minute news or something where they go through it and I can see how quick I can... Do you, Justin?
Yeah, right behind
Okay,
me.
do you want to try that?
On 1 minute. No, that's the 30-second one. Don't we have a 1-minute one too? We can give her 1 minute.
Oh, I never knew you had those. Those are so cute.
Well, then it's not an
hourglass.
Right,
go. Wait, going. Okay, all right. So this week, it's been an extremely busy week. We had a clown incident Sunday morning. It was our second official clown reporting to the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station. And what happened was informant called the station early Sunday morning around 6 o'clock, said that he was approached by someone in a clown mask holding a knife. Help me out here.
Yep. No, you're good. You're good. I'm not going to steal your minute.
Holding a knife, and he said that he warned him not to come closer. He shot off his firearm. Clown ran away, called the station. Deputies went out looking for him. And then within the same area, within half an hour, they located a guy, detained him. He had a creepy clown mask in his backpack, along with a 6-inch kitchen knife, as well as possession of burglary tools. And news of the weird, the two cases were not related.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I hope Jerry was not listening because you might have just stolen my job. That was a pretty good 1-minute rundown for that.
Wait, no, I still have more time.
Sorry,
Hold on. Okay, all right, what else? Clubs. We did the free club program at Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station, where we were giving out free clubs to people who had Honda Civic, Honda Accord, years 1991 to 1998. We ran out. We plan on getting more back. I have 2 seconds.
Shirley. Oh. You are out of time.
Man.
Let me
I'll get better, I promise, next time.
That was good.
Is that calibrated?
Thank you.
We're going to go ways and means. We're going to check my weights and measures. All right. Ducks. It's an official 1 minute, trust me. I mean, it says 1M on the top.
What is it, from your Scrabble game or
No, it's for challenges on Scrabble and for timing when we bring Shirley into the studio.
You sent me a text message this week. Didn't you spell out "thank you" with Scrabble letters? I was pretty impressed.
I did. That's what I did.
You're very creative.
Because we appreciate, Shirley, all the information that you get for us. And but talking a little bit about the clown thing was bizarre. But when we were talking about it, you were mentioning this is kind of one of those things that happens every few years. People pick it up on social media, or it's happened before.
I can't. I don't think it's been a couple of years. I cannot even remember the last time that we had a clown sighting panic thing going on. I would say probably like in the 80s, maybe.
Okay.
Back,
We're going back into like the
east,
Stephen King when it came out, maybe.
Back before social media. And I think that's what's making this one such a big deal is the clown sightings that are happening. They're being reported social media and
right. They're just picking up like hot fire. And kids pick up on the weirdest things on social media with clowns and we've had an interesting week on that. One other just quick want to talk about it because the Hart District responded was that video that went out. You said there was an investigation. The school resource deputies are handling that, but the district was concerned about some racially insensitive language.
Wait, okay, hold on. You're switching topics on me. I thought we were talking about clowns. Hold on.
Did I
Processing.
I was just using that social media segue.
Okay, all right. Social media, so we're switching gears.
Clowns? Where else can we go with clowns?
Well, actually, there's more to go with clowns.
Okay, tell me. Because I cut your minute off.
Okay. Did you see the public service announcement that Dartmouth PD put out? We shared it on our station Facebook. It's enough of a problem where their police department back east actually did a public service announcement about warning people not dressing up as in clown costumes and going out and purposely scaring children.
That's generally not a good idea.
Is that a crime? Duxbury.
It could fall under disturbing the peace, depending on how the victim felt at the time that it was occurring.
Right. So I've had people call me at the station, and they say, well, I saw someone in a clown costume. Should I call the station? Okay. Well, if you see someone in a clown costume, that's not a crime. But if you see that person in a clown costume acting threatening, acting menacing, scaring people, yes, call our station immediately. Patrol deputies will be right there to check it out.
Also, if you're under the influence of narcotics and or someone thinks you're under the influence of narcotics, you probably should hold off on that clown report, right?
I love that common sense advice. Thank you, Perry. Thank you.
I'm not saying that's an official line. I'm just saying based on what I've seen in the news reports, that seems to be a bit of advice that I could offer unofficially is like,
Yes.
if you're doing narcotics, probably don't call the sheriff's station and bring them over to you. I don't know. What else? You're probably going to get arrested, right?
Yeah, no comment. I'm kind of speechless on that one.
I was just so surprised by that report because we have 2 independent clown stories, and there was no nexus really that the deputies found on the report. Just must have been an
right.
odd,
No,
odd Saturday.
they did it. They did a field show up, and the one that was involved in the second incident was not
didn't recognize,
identified.
right? You
Right.
said they tried. They didn't ID.
Right. And then as far as people say, they're under the impression there's been a lot more clown sightings in Santa Clarita. And true, there is stuff posted on social media, the community groups. I saw one here, White's Canyon, corner of this street, that street. Okay. We don't count those unless they're officially reported to us at the sheriff's station. So we need to know if stuff like this is happening.
So on official clown sightings, we're just on the one that
Well,
we've confirmed.
No, this one was the second
Oh.
one. Yes. The first one was a couple of weeks ago over in Saugus. Someone reported seeing someone with a clown mask in their backyard late at night.
Can we take this opportunity, just from the station's perspective, to say, please, clowns, if you're going to run around with the kitchen knife
Just
dressed up,
stop
stay out of
clowning
it.
around.
Yeah,
There.
quit
Woo.
clowning around. Oh boy. And then the Tip-A-Cop. Another event
Tip-A-Cop.
coming up. Let's get the word out on that because that's going on tonight.
Yes.
We want people to come out and support the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff's Station.
Well, this is for Special Olympics.
Right.
The Tip-A-Cop tonight, it's at Red Robin, and the hours it starts at 5 o'clock and goes to
9 o'clock.
9. 5 to 9. 5 to 9 tonight at Red Robin, and we will have deputies there. We'll have some of our crime prevention deputies. We'll have reserve deputies, and there's someone in this room this morning. I'm not going to say who it is, and they will be there as well at the Tip-A-Cop.
Oh boy. Who's it going to be? Kevin? Mari? Can we bring her in there? Linda, do you mind sharing the mic a little bit with Mari?
Not at all.
You're a sure.
This is law enforcement technician Mari Perez, and she works with Deputy Lapkin in the community relations area of our station. And you're going to be there tonight, right?
Good morning. Yes, I will be there along with some of our explorers as well. We worked it last year. We bust our little butts off, and it's a fun event, and it's for a good cause. So it's always fun. We're usually in competition with several sheriff stations throughout the county that are doing Tip-A-Cop on the same night. So we usually have a little competition with.
So do you guys compete for the dollars to see who
we
can
do
raise the
to
most?
see if can we beat Palmdale. Usually Palmdale is our
they're
the team that
rival?
we're
Okay.
I don't want to say rival, but
Friendly rivalry.
Exactly.
Friendly
So
rivalry.
it'll be fun if you guys want to come out tonight. We'll be there.
So
And, and if you haven't been to Red Robin lately, they are in their new location. They're where the old Elephant Bar used to be over, what is that, McBean Parkway?
I can even give you the address, 27063 McBean Parkway. It's right there at Creekside and McBean right there. You can't really miss it.
Right across from the post office. So
5 to 9. It starts in 7 hours. So and so, Mari, you've learned now that every time you come by to support and help out Shirley, that we are going to pull you on air unwillingly and drag you in and ask you
yes, I have.
questions.
yes,
Okay.
there's like a liability waiver. If you enter this room, beware.
So thank you for that, Mari. We do
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
that.
So upcoming events, we also have the drug take back event that's going on at Henry Mayo on Saturday. So we just want to mention that.
That's being sponsored by Henry Mayo, and is KHTS a partner with that?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
We are big supporters of this, and it's a great event, great way to get rid of unwanted, unneeded prescriptions
Yes.
that have expired.
And we apologize if you try to drop off prescriptions, medicines at our boxes out in front of our stations. We do, believe it or not, we empty those things constantly, like every day, every other day. The narcotics guys but they fill up so fast. I know a lot of people call and say, I stopped by, I tried to put stuff in, the box was full. So I highly encourage the public to go out to Henry Mayo this Saturday. Let's do fall cleaning, get out all of those expired prescriptions and dump them off.
So just
What hours?
Sorry, just a reminder, those 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.,
Okay.
Santa Clarita Valley residents can take in the unwanted prescriptions, but do not bring in liquids or needles or sharps, only pills or patches. That's the one condition is that they can't accept needles.
Right, and
as a
that's
safety
exactly
issue.
because we do have volunteers in the area that work at those events, and for their own safety, we don't want them to have to handle sharps.
So we have to a quick commercial break. We have a little surprise emergency prep lesson when we come back from the break. We'll be right back on your hometown station, AM 1220, with SCV Sheriff Talk, brought to you by All American Billboards. Welcome back, Santa Clarita Valley. We're here on SCV Sheriff Talk, where twice a month we talk about Santa Clarita Valley public safety with our friends from the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station.
And you forgot to introduce the other guests in the room. We'll have to do that in just a minute.
That's just
How bad of
inexcusable.
you.
That's
just rude.
Deputy Kevin Duxbury sitting to Shirley's right.
Yes, and then we have Linda Davies with us today, Director of Domestic Violence Center of Santa Clarita.
And our two friends from the Sheriff Station.
Yes, we have Ashley Livier, student worker, Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station, Maury Perez, Santa Clarita Valley Sheriff Station.
And one thing we were just kind of mentioning at the break that I wanted to give a shout out to the Sheriff Station about was the recent act of kindness by two deputies who randomly saw a man on the street that many of us have seen. And they went and gave him some recognition.
Oh, okay, yeah, that happened a few weeks ago.
Right, it was during our hiatus.
Yes, a lot happened during that hiatus, and that was Deputy Formica and Deputy Me, and they probably got embarrassed by all the attention they got because honestly, I think that they just wanted to do something for someone in need without being recognized. But all it takes is a cashier in a store to snap a quick picture of you,
And
put
it
it on
goes all over
social
the
media,
internet.
and that thing was shared like 4,000 or 5,000 times. I don't even know. It was crazy.
Oh, something's going on in the studio, Shirley.
What is that? Oh my!
Shirley, I think
What?
this might be the next great shake, the next
What?
big one.
Oh, what? Harry, what do we do?
Do we have any city officials on the line who can help us out with this?
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, Santa Clarita.
Hey.
Mayor Pro Tem Dante Costa.
You sound very calm. What's going on?
Well, I'm calm because we're having an earthquake preparedness drill.
Oh, phew, it's a
We're
drill.
doing
Ah, I can breathe.
Yeah.
folks.
We're just faking you out a little bit, but we are joining over 10 million Californians in the Great Shakeout Drill.
Awesome. And then tell us tell me a little bit about the drill. This is all about earthquake preparation and top of mind awareness, right, Dante?
You bet. The goal is in California to develop a culture of earthquake readiness and resiliency. We want to make sure that we all recognize the need that earthquakes are a daily threat in California, and we need to make appropriate steps to be ready to prepare and and respond if necessary.
Well, and I think it's especially important, too, because a lot of people have been reading the news reports that have been put out the last couple of weeks, kind of anticipating an increase in the odds.
Yeah, they
next
say
big one,
that
right?
we're in store for the next big one anytime.
You bet. Well, that's something that we all have to be prepared for. We've lived through many, many earthquakes here in Southern California, and since we live in earthquake country, we've got to be prepared. Eventually, it's going to happen.
Absolutely. It's not a matter of if, it's really a matter of when in this part of the country. And so a few things that we want to make sure everybody's aware of, that if that were the real thing, what you'd want to do is to drop, cover, and hold on. Those are the first three things.
Are we supposed to be doing that right now?
No, I think you're okay now because
okay.
of the mics.
Yeah, you're okay. The mic probably won't hurt you too badly. But, one of the things, too, is that people have a tendency that flight reaction. So we want to make sure people know that they only want to move as far as necessary to reach a safe place, get under a sturdy desk or a table and, kind of hang on. That's what drop, cover, and hold on is to remind people to do. Kind of, understand you're going to move around with the shaking and just sit still until the ground stops, And a lot of people think a doorway is the safest place. But, sometimes the doors, especially if they're heavy doors, could be swinging. So we've got to be careful of that. And, if you're outdoors, you also want to make sure that you stay away from, power lines and buildings and trees. So oftentimes with our modern buildings, especially if you live in anything modern, you're probably safest indoors, especially if you're underneath a sturdy desk.
Sure, and another thing, we want to thank you and the city and the school districts for taking part in this drill, because the things can change, and we need to constantly be reminded about the importance of this and being prepared.
Absolutely.
Dante,
That's right.
Sorry, go ahead, Dante.
Do you guys want to practice one? I mean, we can let everybody know out there. Just kind of get ready, set, go kind of thing. You want to do that?
We have a pretty solid desk here. I think we can do that as long
All right.
as.
Yeah, I want to make sure you guys are safe. In case we do have a real earthquake. So why don't we practice? So I'm going to say ready, set, go, and then everybody's going to drop, cover, and hold on. And if you can do that where you are, if you're in a vehicle,
I
by
should
the
be
way,
laughing.
pull over safely. Don't drop, cover, and hold on in the car.
Thank you for telling our drivers that,
Especially if
Dante.
you're
In case.
Yeah, we got a lot of people on the road right now.
Hey,
I pulled over.
Dante, Perry's near glass right now sitting. Shouldn't he kind of get away from the glass?
You know, he should,
Okay.
especially if it's a real earthquake. We want to make sure that he does not get injured by flying glass. So get under the desk there, Perry.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye on you. And,
Okay.
get under the
And take
desk, and
Pikachu
we're just going
with
to say,
you.
you ready? So why don't we just do this? Ready, set, go. Now everybody drop cover and
I'm going
hold
underneath.
on.
Okay.
All right,
Here we go. Okay.
All right, you're all going on. We all fit under this, a big desk. So
No, see, I was being polite and leaving it for the women, and the men can take the blunt of it. But
Thanks for making
There
me
you
look
go.
bad, Ducks. I'm sitting here under the desk cowering, and you're the tough guy above the, with the gun and the badge. All right.
Serious, Ducks? You didn't.
Thanks.
I'm safely in my car away from power lines in an open area. So
I don't want to snitch, Mayor Pro Tem Dante, but I don't think Kevin was listening.
He wasn't. Come on,
I don't think he was doing the drill.
Okay, now you have to do it by yourself, and we all stare at you while you do it.
Yes.
I'll do it when I get back to
There you
work.
go. I wish I was on a
There you go.
webcam to see that. But now we're shaking here. The shaking hasn't quite stopped yet. So everybody, hang on.
Where's our
Take a
sound
deep
effects?
breath. It's going to stop.
Do you have aftershocks, Justin?
I'm not making sound effects. On the radio. Voices, but not sound effects. All right. So now it's started. It's dying down. Everybody's you're calming down. It's relaxing. Okay. There you go. It's over. Just be mindful of anything that may have moved or shifted. And we want to thank you all for preparing and be prepared here in Santa Clarita. And thank you to KHTS for being a great community partner here. You can go to the city's website and get more information as well. But we have more tips here. If anybody would like them, I can either read them over the air, or you can go to the city's website, whatever you guys prefer.
We want you to read them over the air. No, I'm just kidding.
In an accent, though. In your best Dante Acosta. No, but one other thing I did want to remind people of, Dante, because we're going to have to take a break pretty soon, is that if you're outdoors when there's shaking, you gave us all the great tips if you're inside, but do you have anything for us when you're outdoor?
Well, absolutely. First of all, if you are indoors, never run outside of a building while it's shaking. But like I was saying, if you're outdoors, get away, find a nice spot away from buildings, the trees, the street lights, power lines, and overpasses, and just kind of hunker down until the shaking stops. I mean, the recommendation is to actually drop to the ground so that you don't trip and fall over, especially if you're a little older. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Right.
But,
Or just me and Klutzy. Yeah.
Or Perry,
Right.
you're klutzy. Yeah, we want to be careful there. I don't know if you're klutzy or not, Perry, but we want to make sure that you're away particularly from power lines or anything that can fall on you, trees, and that kind of thing. And I think the other thing is that before we go is we want to make sure that you look for hazards in your home. Make sure you secure things in your home, and also create a family disaster preparedness plan. Make sure you have things that you're going to need. Create an update your emergency supply kit, that kind of thing. Make sure you have water and food for everybody for 3 to 5 days. Ideally it would be 2 weeks. Remember what happened here in '94? We were cut off and we were without a lot of things for a while, particularly power and water in some cases. So make sure you're planning.
Right, and that was a time when we were working with our partners like the sheriff's station and the city to get the word out and kind of coordinate. And it was great the way the community came together. And we know that will happen again, but we also have to be prepared for it and we have to drill for it, or else
Right, and there's also you can go to the website www.ready.gov if you need help creating an emergency family communication plan or need more tips on preparing for an earthquake.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dante. Appreciate you calling in
Yeah,
and
thank
giving us
you.
the heads up on that
You're welcome.
and taking part in our
Glad
drill.
you're all safe.
Maybe
Glad
next
you're all
time.
safe.
Maybe next time Deputy Duxbury will take part also. We can just
All right, Kevin. Yeah, he's pretty stoic there. You guys take care. Bye-bye.
Awesome. And so again, the next big one could happen at any time. You don't want to be caught off guard. So shakeout.org /California. Get a plan for your family, right? Get some tips in place and get an evacuation plan, and don't be caught off guard. That's the main point of the event.
Ready.gov. Hey, Duxbury, you know when you go to Disneyland and you go on those roller coasters and it takes the pictures, like, and everyone's screaming? Do you look stoic in those too? Like when you go and you view the pictures, everyone else like is screaming? Just
I'm not a
curious.
big fan of roller coasters. I haven't been on one in probably 20
That's
years.
just like the guy casually drinking his soda while everybody's
Yeah, I know.
like
Everyone's like,
screaming with their hands up, waving
I always see
on
people, you know, when you view those pictures and you come off the
He's
ride,
got popcorn.
I'll see everyone else is like totally panicked. There's always someone that just
Oh,
is like
man.
calm as can be.
Well,
Yeah.
in my Army days when we flew on the Blackhawks, I always wanted to be by the door with it open.
Why is that?
Because it's fun.
Also, first out in case anything goes wrong, right? If you're right next to the door.
Well, you can't parachute out of a helicopter, so that's never good anyway.
Probably. I'll just
You're
have to take your
secretly
word for that
Superman.
one.
You're Superman. You've been holding out on us.
All right, we got to take our commercial break. We'll be right back on SCV Sheriff Talk.
And
with
coming
more
up
talk
next,
about public safety.
Yeah. Well, public safety, and let's talk about October's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Let's
Outstanding.
get some words from Linda Davies.
All right.